Alright, how's it? God, that's so frustrating. I forgot to turn on the mic. Boy, that is so difficult to do quickly. Well, that was a quick notification. Today's a bit of a late day. My hair kind of looks shite. That has to do with the fact that I was kind of out and about today. I had to go do some shopping. I don't like doing shopping, so when I do it, I usually get all the essentials in one thing. So I do a bunch, rather than I hate the idea of like shopping every day and no. When I shop, I'm gonna get the things that I need for at least a week and a half. At least. My goal is to get at least 2 weeks worth of stuff. Whoa, London here's like instantly. It's so early, like the chat hasn't loaded. Hold on, why is that not a thing? Type another chat real quick. She said, I was scared that you were sick. No, just sort of just shopping, pretty much, and a couple other things I had to do today, but that was the main one. Maybe I should have this a bit upwards. Yeah. So today's scribble.io today. Today's scribble.io today. There we go. Okay, the chat. Yeah, you were so early the chat didn't even load in. The chat wasn't even ready. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that she said that. Or she didn't. I was lying. But yeah, that says my parents buy things in bulk for a month. I wouldn't say I do a bulk thing. I don't do a bulk thing. So I had 8 siblings, so it makes sense at the time. But that's just for me. It's too much food. Yeah, I don't do the bulk thing. I just go to just a normal I don't go to like those big stores that have all those things like Costco and that other stuff. What's another one? Like I don't know, BJ's, I think. Those warehouse store. I don't do that. I just go to a normal grocery store and I just get at least a week and a half's worth of stuff. At least a week and a half. My goal is to get 2 weeks worth of stuff though, but most of the time that doesn't really work out because I try to keep the cost of it as low as I can, as many people do. Sam's Club, yeah, that's the other. I was thinking of that. Good God, man, Sam's Club. That's a bit just too much. That's just too much. I've only been to a Sam's Club once, and I don't think we were even meant to be there. Because, you have to be a member in order to go in. And I don't think we realized that at the time. This was the early 2000s when, the idea of a warehouse store was new to our area. We didn't know what warehouse stores were. Or at least if they did exist, they didn't ever exist where we were. And by we, I mean, my people, my relatives and stuff like that. School got me suffering right now. I'm going to play this stream in the background for a bit. Schoolwork? Is it? Man. How late it is. Or no, it's probably earlier for you right now than it is later. I definitely do not miss school. Every time a teacher would tell me that, I would talk about how, I'm so happy to graduate. When I was a senior, I was just like, man, I can't wait to graduate. And they're like, you're going to regret saying that. Be careful what you wish for. You're going to miss it. Yet to have that day come by. I hated high school, and I still hate high school, and I hate thinking about it. High school sucked. High school fucking sucked. Santa Claus was wild. Huge box of Frosted Flakes. I don't even have the appetite to eat the portions of that. I mean, look at my arms. They look like skeleton bones, bro. You can literally see, the individual. Look at that. I think I need to get muscle one day, and I won't look like so much of a skeleton. Let's just start the thing already. Let's just start the thing. Will this be all good? Let's see. Yep, there we go. You just got a sweet scholarship for $90K? Man. I don't know. Do I wish I have that? It's a Catholic school, I'm scared they won't like me. It was like a Catholic college or something? This is so, like, foreign to me. Well, where I was from, there was no prospect of people going to college. It was just like, yeah, you're probably gonna just be doing like a McDonald's job or a grocery store. There was no like job opportunities around us. I've since moved away from that area, but it's still kind of. I'm already doing YouTube now. I'm already locked in. I'm in middle school right now, and I need to know how bad high school is gonna suck a lot. Freshman year is going to be fun because, like, you don't really know what you're doing. And then sophomore, like, only if you're, like, afraid of... Are you the youngest? Are you the youngest or oldest in your family? Well, actually, you don't have to answer that. But just, like, don't answer that because I'm going to tell you the two things, all right? So, thing one... Okay, you don't have to answer this. I'm just giving you the two probabilities. Or no, actually, you know what? You've said that you were a middle child before, so it doesn't matter. But, so, I don't know. It's kind of give or take for your situation. But, for, like... Should I put this back in full screen since I'm kind of talking right now? I might as well. For, like, if you were the youngest in your family, which is what I was never intimidated around being... around older kids because that was my whole life, but if you're sort of the oldest in your family, you're kind of intimidated by the idea of being around older people because your whole life you were surrounded by younger people. So now that you're surrounded by older people, it's like different. But I was the youngest in my family, so I was well beyond used to it, well beyond it. There was nothing scary about it for me. By high school, like if you're sort of like a kid who is weak, which would be me, I was, just look at me. Does it look like I could fight? You don't have to worry about that. I promise you don't have to worry about that. The only kids who fight in high school are other people who want to fight. Like they're never like, it's never like, oh, a nerd pick. Like that's some Disney Channel shit. That doesn't happen in real life. I promise you that. Coming from someone who's the smallest in my class, I was smaller than even all the girls, I promise you that. I even had a high-pitched voice. I'm as skinny as, I was somehow even skinnier than I am now. Which really isn't actually saying that much because, I've always been skinny. And it just, like, no one ever picked a fight with me because what would be the point? What is this? That only really happened in, like, middle school and elementary school. And really, that didn't even honestly happen in middle school. It mostly happened in elementary school. But I went to a really shitty elementary school. That was a shit, like, ghetto-ass fucking elementary school. But yeah, so those are your two options. And it's kind of a give or take for a middle child, so I don't know. It depends on how used you are to... It's not gonna suck that bad for freshman year. You're gonna be fine for freshman year. Which is funny because people usually stress out about that one the most. That one's probably the easiest. Freshman year is easy, bro. Freshman year is fucking easy. Once it gets to sophomore and junior year, though, sophomore and junior year was dreadful, bro. Especially junior. Junior's the worst. Junior is the absolute worst. Senior year is kind of give or take. It can get really shit. It can get really good. It depends. But you're not going to have to worry about that until a while. Just freshman year, you're literally going to be coasting along. It's going to be fine. It's actually going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Okay, let me read the other chats. Yeah, it's a Catholic college, and they have churches on campus. I don't know, it's different for guys, but do not try to date people, especially if they're ginger. Don't date if you're ginger. Don't date gingers. That seems a bit prejudiced. I've been in fights with guys only, so I don't know how to fight girls. But always try to get on top if they're... I don't even know. It doesn't happen in high school unless you literally like purposely are out for it, or if you have beef with people a lot. People didn't beef with me in high school. Like they didn't like me in high school. They just found me annoying. I was super annoying in high school and middle school, but no one ever fought me. It was never a thing. It was no one's like, oh, I'm gonna beat you. Like no. It would have actually made them look more weak. Picking on someone like me, like, again, if you were in my school, you knew how, like, unthreatening I was. I was, like, laughably unthreatening. As the smallest kid, I had a super high-pitched voice up until, like, late senior year. Stuff. It was just, it would have been laughable. It would have been like, beating up a midget. Like, what are you doing that for? You're not proving yourself to anyone. Depends on the area. Nah, you're in high school, people are past that point. But again, I also had a special situation where, like, I was laughably unthreatening that it would have made them look weak if they fought with someone like me. It would have been so stupid. There was no, like, like, I was so laughably small, high-pitched voice. It would have, in a weird way, it would have made them look weak if they were to fight someone like me. You know what I mean? It would have looked desperate, Like, wait, you fought him? You fought Doonski? Him? Yeah, let me go pull. I just realized I didn't even pull up my stream. I should probably do that. Depends on the area. I'm not gonna like try and accuse you of stuff, but I kind of feel like that you could have easily gotten out of that situation. So I'm alpha. If you're saying that you have fought in high school, then you probably were. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Is it gonna be one of those days? Again, I don't want to accuse you of anything, but I feel like there was an opportunity where you probably could have gotten out of that situation, but you opted out not to because of ego. That's the thing that I think high schoolers like had an issue with. Joke's on them. I had the lowest self-esteem ever, so it didn't matter. So I didn't care if people insulted my ego. I was not going to be like, oh, you disrespected me. Like, I get disrespected by my family all the time. Like, it's not even like a foreign concept to me. I get disrespected like all the time. So it's never like, oh, I'm gonna get revenge. It didn't matter. I was bullied. Who isn't bullied, man? Who isn't bullied? I didn't want to get beat up. Neither did I, and it never happened to me because I didn't cause issues. I promise you that you probably could have gotten out of it. I promise you. There's definitely a way you could have avoided that. I promise you that. It's just that you didn't like. That's the thing, is that I didn't care if people insulted me. Like, I never was like, oh, I gotta. It didn't happen. I didn't care. So far in school, I haven't gotten. You've never been bullied yet? You probably. Maybe people just don't say it to your face. There's haters everywhere in school, no matter where you go. It's unavoidable. So probably they're probably more like discreet with it. I promise you. What the bullseye probably. But that's the easiest thing is to avoid being in a fight. It's just to not care what people say about you. So what? It's the biggest power play you could ever do. Because they're, oh, you disrespected me. Okay. I don't need your respect. Why do I need your respect? I don't seek validation from you, so I don't care. So what am I supposed to do if people shove me around? Who is shoving you around? Who? People who you were talking back to? This for real. This is so me. This is so me. How are they not, like, this should be the easiest one ever. I'm not saying it was right to fight, but at the time it felt okay. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just, it was your, like, emotions just taking over. The biggest power play you could ever do is just not care. I promise you that. Even if they're, like, I don't buy that you were just, like, so innocently being pushed around. I have a feeling that you were getting it. You're not. What's the word? Is it letting on more than there is, or whatever the phrase is? I feel like there's more to the story than what you're letting on. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause I didn't fuck with people. People didn't even care what I said. Like, it didn't matter. So either they couldn't build the courage to say it to my face. Well, in middle school, no one's really, like, unless you're so... That was the thing, is that, like, I was so unintimidating, I could get away with saying with anything, and no one would do anything to me. I could literally say anything to anybody, and I would not get beat up. Because it didn't, like, no one took me seriously, no one cared about me, no one liked me. I was nothing but a heckler. Nothing but a heckler that no one liked. Whatever, this is getting nowhere. I kind of regret bringing it up. Oh, now you don't like bringing up personal stories. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't start leaving. I'm telling jokes here. What the fuck is this, by the way? No, it's just... Is it just happy? But I witnessed it so many times. I just witnessed people's emotions take over, and then they would just get into this fight, and just like, you know you didn't need to do that. Do you really feel better after doing that? No. I promise you don't feel better after doing that. I just beat an easy demon level on Geometry Dash. Ugh. Tornado? No. Twist? I'm so hyped, oh my god. I can't believe that game is, like, still around. I don't know why, but I always felt that that game was kind of like a fad. I didn't realize it was going to stick around for so long. I kind of thought that was always, like, going to have its time and place. What the fuck is this? Trail? Oh, man. Okay. I guess it was Bird's Eye, and then they left. What? Whistle? Whistle? It's not whistle. Referee? Referee? It's referee. Also, I found diamonds. You found diamonds in Minecraft? You're playing Geometry Dash and Minecraft? Are you like one of those kids who has an attention span where they have Minecraft on one screen and Geometry Dash on another, and then there's some Subway clips on the top left, and then a Family Guy on the other one? Shit is getting so ridiculous, man. Goddamn. Like, people's attention span is like just awful. It literally is terrible. It just completely is. No way they're just gonna write it. Don't just write it. Get them out. They're just gonna write. Get them out. Get them. Fucking hell. Get them out. Get them out. Stop guessing. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. No way they're just gonna say word. Holy fuck. Breath, word. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Why play a drawing game just to write it out? What is your purpose in life? Doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts? What is doom scrolling? Nah, I gotta get out of this lobby. I'm sorry, but I can't play with people who are just gonna write the answer. Why play a drawing game? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? Why play a game? Why play a game about drawing just to not even play? It's so pointless. There's no one forcing you to do this. Asteroid, meteor, I think it is. It's not meteor. What other word is meteorite? Meteorite. Ah, okay. I want to play a drawing game. It would just be me and you, though. Which really isn't that good for content. Doom scrolling is when you scroll on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels for a very long amount of time. Also, I'm still here, I just got distracted. Okay. Were you doom scrolling? Is that what you're doing? Because apparently I've just learned a new word. I'm probably never going to use that, though. I can't even, like, the thing is, like, I'm so disconnected from my generation. Like, the rare moments when people will talk to me, they'll be like, oh, so you know when you're scrolling through TikTok, you know that moment? And it's just like, no, I don't. I don't have the app. I never did. And we all used to not have it. We all used to make fun of it because we thought it was stupid. And then I guess what, you gave in? It was like, oh, well, the memes are funny. And I feel like I learned from... No, the fuck you don't. Stop pissing around. You've never learned anything from TikTok. Tell me one thing you've learned from TikTok right now. And they're like, oh, well, I can't say... Shut up. With all due respect, shut up. And since whenever you care about learning, you hated school. Fuck off. Like, listen, you just want dopamine and you can't tolerate... Like, I hate how, like, our generations can't tolerate boredom anymore. Like, boredom is intolerable now. The way we live. Also, look at this idiot. Look at this shit for brain idiot. Look at this, man. Look at this. I'm not... Get him out. If people don't kick him out now, I'm leaving this lobby. Kick him out. Get him out. No one's even voting him out. Oh my god, I hate children so much. I'm probably not gonna have kids until I'm like 50, bro. I hate children, man, so much. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Holy hell. I just don't, like, why play a game, a drawing game, just to write, like, who's forcing you to play this game? Like, they're approaching this game like as if it's a homework assignment. Like, oh, I'm just gonna half-ass it. You chose to log in onto your account. I just don't get it. Like, there's this dance YouTuber that I watch called, fuck it. What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. There we go. Okay, and then how doesn't a garden hose sort of it gets tangled up after a certain point? I love babies. Kids are okay as long as they understand what I'm saying. Well, that's most kids. That's the issue. Nah, fuck kids, man. I don't care. Hole. Fucking hell. kidDoonski, should I enchant my armor or my sword? Why was I struggling to say my own name there? You shouldn't have a sword. Wait, you're on bedrock. And swords are like way back. I don't fucking know, man. Probably your armor. Armor's more long-term use. And the sword, that's kind of like you're not using your sword constantly, whereas your armor is going to be on you the whole time. And also, bedrock, bro, you can pretty much kill someone with a wooden sword. Like, bedrock is so easy. Unicycle, or where's this? Bicycle, probably? It's bicycle. I was too busy talking. Thing is, this game's so hard to do while talking, I feel like. Doom scrolling. They have a word for everything now. God damn. I just hate how, like, people are just so complacent now to things that suck. Like, when TikTok first came around, well, first off, I don't know how, like, one, I know that I'm older than you guys here, but I don't know if this was sort of like a thing in your guys' space. But before there was TikTok, there was Musical.ly, and everyone made fun of that. Everyone thought it was stupid. Like, no one took it seriously. Pink. And then when TikTok came about, they acquired Musical.ly, so it was like a thing, you know. How do I explain it? Like, it's not unrelated. Like, they bought TikTok, or TikTok bought Musical.ly, and then it became TikTok or something like that. I can't remember. Who cares? It's a shit app that no one cares about. I mean, that no one should care about. Oh my god, I can't even think right now. But, like, everyone made fun of it. No one took it seriously. Everyone knew it was brain rot before the term was even used. Everyone knew it was shit. Everyone knew it was garbage. It's just stupid. It was stupid. At best, it was a harmless app that people danced to shitty music for. And at worst, it was like ruining your brain cells. And then TikTok comes about, and then people start doing memes. And then people are just like, oh, that's cool that people are making fun of people, but still, it's a stupid app. And then people just kept on, I don't know. I just hate how complacent everyone was. Like, I feel like I was the only person who stuck to my word in thinking that TikTok was stupid. Like, I'm starting to think that my friends only thought TikTok was stupid because I kept saying how stupid it was, and they just didn't want to make me upset. But after a while, I could tell that they use TikTok all the time, because then they would be like, oh, so you know that moment when you're scrolling on TikTok? I was like, no. No, I don't. Oh, Vane. Ugh. I'm drawing a cupcake from FNAF right now. Musically, it was cringe. Vine was also kind of cringe, but that's a hot cake I heard about Musically. It's pretty much what TikTok is now, except less memes. People took it seriously, and people actually thought that they were like creating art by dancing to shitty pop music. It was super cringe, and no one took it seriously, and that's what TikTok became. And then I just don't know why it still exists. Vine was kind of... It depended with Vine. It depended. Most of the time it was pretty stupid. I think Vine is very overrated. But there was definitely a lot of hidden gems from Vine. Vine was Dude, you were like 6 when Vine was out. You were... Actually, no, I think Vine came out in 2013. It might have even been 2012. And if you're still in middle school, you were probably 2 when it came out. What you see of Vine is like compilations on YouTube. You weren't even there when Vine was a thing. At the very oldest, you would have been 9. I think Vine lasted until 2016, 2017. You would have been like 9 or 8, maybe even younger. So what do you mean Vine was You weren't around for it. You just weren't. If you're still in middle school, then you didn't experience Vine. You just straight up didn't. What on earth is this, man? Bulb? I have a feeling this is an inappropriate drawing. Bro has visions. Yeah, if you're still in middle school, you don't... Vine came out in it was like 2012, right? 2013? Like, you weren't... Hold on. $2013. It was founded in 2012, and then it became an iOS app in 2013. Okay. Yet, I had Vine Vision in my brain. I was 2. Trust. Yet, you were 2. Oh fuck! Man. God damn it! I didn't realize it was my turn. I don't know if I should be doing this game. This is not a good game right now. I think I'm too talkative. I don't feel like doing drawings right now, and I'm also just sick of seeing children do terrible drawings. If you seriously were 2, then you weren't there. Like what you know Vine is it's like you already were witnessing like past events. Actually, London, I was sort of thinking about what I was trying to say the other day, and this is sort of what I was explaining, because I remember that you told me... I remember when you told me that you said you like punk and metal, which is like funny, because... What was that? Oh no, no. Wait, why is the chat's broken. The chat's broken. The chat is broken. Why is it not popping up anymore? Fuck you. Did it show up now? Okay, now it shows up. Good Christ, why does my chat do that? What was I... Oh yeah, which is like funny to me because you know how I was explaining that like what you are experiencing is like something that has already gone and passed, and it's funny because like, so it like because again I think people underestimate my age, but when I was growing up, there was sort of like this heated divide between punk heads and metal heads. The punk heads were kind of sort of more sort of, I guess, anarchist would be the word, sort of more, I guess, left-leaning. I'm not trying to make it about politics, but that is just what the divide was back then. And the sort of metalheads were more sort of like, and the punkheads were kind of more, it was more like a feminine energy type thing, and then the metalheads were kind of more like masculine, maybe right-leaning, but more towards just apolitical. And I think that the punkheads just called the metalheads sort of, or just assumed it, or thought that they were right-leaning just because the punkheads were so left-leaning that they just saw someone in the middle and thought that they was to the right. It was like an optical illusion for them or something. And like there's like a big schism between punkheads and metalheads didn't get along, and if you like, it was seen as like taboo to like punk and metal. You know, it was like this legitimate split. It was very petty back then. There was a lot of there was also like emo and vamp. South Park made an episode on it once. Although I don't think they covered punk and metal, but it's just funny because like that's kind of proof as to like the fact that you said that you like punk and metal is kind of proof that you're sort of consuming something that's already been past its point, because you wouldn't have been able to get away with saying that back then without causing an issue, because it was a divide, you know. It's like, oh, you're a punk head or a metal head, you know. It was two different, like, you know, ideologies. At least that's just how it was sort of around that time. It wasn't like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say, though? Like, the fact that it's not, like, an issue for you is already kind of proof that you're not consuming it during the time that when it was at its sort of height, maybe? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, why does every single app have TikTok now? Excuse me? Why does every single media app have TikTok? I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? Wait, how many fingers am I holding up? 4? Lena, you still here? Because I was kind of trying to say that to you, but I guess you're gone now. Because it says I have 1 viewer now. Oh, now it's back to 2. That was strange. Man. And I was trying to bring that up the last time, but like Amazon and Spotify has TikTok now. Okay. Like, here's the thing. I'm not saying it for like I'm not saying it because I like bashing people who have TikTok. I'm saying it for your own good. I think you should get rid of that app. Personally, I think you should get rid of that app. You're in your formative years. You shouldn't be using that app. I don't know this, okay? You're saying this as if I know this. Oh, look how Amazon, Spotify have a TikTok now. I don't know that. I don't have the app. I don't just say it for memes. I do not have this app. Where would the T's be? Is it QRST? Yeah, okay. Hold on. QRST. I don't got it. What is... I have Tubi? No way. I'm sure some of these apps were pre-downloaded. No TikTok. Subway Surfers, though, on Family Guy clips. So I guess I'm no better. QRS... Yeah, I have the Target app, though. Target, Tubi, Translate, Tile Collector. Okay, I didn't download that. And I don't have... Why do I have 2 solitaires? I don't know. It might be hard to tell. But either way, I don't have it. I've never had it. I've never had an account. If there is someone that has an account called kidDoonski, they're a fake. Because as far as I'm aware, there wouldn't be an account called that, because I'm the only person with that user name. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't feel like doing video games right now, man. I'd honestly rather just talk. This is like just one of those days where I just don't feel like it. I had to do a lot of stuff today, and I don't feel like doing video games right now. I just don't feel like, especially this one. Maybe I'll do Happy Wheels, because I don't know, man. I guess you're just a kid and you just don't. But I was also a kid too. Like, and I didn't. I've shared my doodles. Oh, on Discord. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Because I don't have my VPN changer on, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay. There we go. This is your drawing? Yeah, definitely doodles. I was expecting like some detailed stuff like this. I drew you, but I forgot I did. Is that meant to be me? I thought you didn't like drawing noses. If that's meant to be me, that's just tragic. And of course you made me angry. Of course you did. Unless that isn't meant to be me and I'm just projecting, but I have a feeling that this is meant to be me. I still have the color block. I still have the color block. It still looks like I have the scribble.io thing on. I don't need that anymore. I'm not even doing that game. You know, fuck it. I don't feel like putting it away, so it's gonna stay. Even though it looks like it's from the scribble.io thing. kidDoonski's okay. That was you who said that? Good Christ. What do you think happened? Just maybe they're working on their new geography video. Oh, do you think I have a team? Do you think I have a team? I don't have a team. There is no they. It's me. That's all me. All the things that I run are me. I wish I had a team. Oh man, if I had an editor, dude. Oh my god, I'd get so much more done. Oh man, I wish I had an editor so bad. I know I say that all the time, but good Christ. I don't really check Discord very much. So I didn't see these messages. In fact, I actually think I have this muted. Should I change that? I have this muted for my account, but it had to do with the fact that there was this douchebag. Well, you know what? I don't even feel like bringing that guy up. There was this kid who was in this Discord and just was so annoying, and I had to mute it. I had to mute. Let's see. Let's do a meme. What's a meme? What the fuck? No. I don't even understand that one. It's just he's angry. Now these memes aren't even good. Is it Skippy or whatever his name is? Oh my fucking god, this dude. What on earth? What is this, man? What on earth are these? Rizfield? Oh, I've seen this meme before, the Spider-Man. I can edit a little bit. No, dude, no. I don't. You think you could edit my geography videos? Nah, these suck. I've always liked that meme though. The thing is that, like, I kind of just like memes without, like, descriptions. Like, I think the memes with text are kind of just stupid. I usually don't even... I just like seeing... I'm kind of a normie, I think the word is. Where I just... What? Sam Hill? What is this? Oh, wait, you probably can't even see what I'm looking at. You probably can't even see what I'm looking at. Yeah, the color block is... I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, wait, no, that high was... Okay, I was reading... Oh, my God, I'm tripping. I was worried I get worried. I thought you'd die or something. No. No. That didn't happen. I have a hard time believing that someone in middle school could edit the same quality of videos. Like, I'm just gonna be completely straight and blunt with you. I don't think you could edit the videos that I edit for my geography videos if you're in middle school. I just don't see that being a thing. I'm sorry. Yes, I see. See what? Ah, bollocks now. Well, you didn't see... There's certain things that just take too long to explain. The thing that I was looking at also had another piece to it. Like, you were seeing the left side of it. There was also the right side stuff. Basti do cheap on the left hand side. Basti do cheap on the left hand side. I don't know. There's just some days I just don't feel like doing video games. And I just don't feel like doing that right now. Why do I not feel like... I know that's bad for content, and I probably say that a lot. Oh, this is bad for content, this is bad for... But, like, this... I don't feel like it, man. I don't got the energy. I did a lot of shit today. You are kind of right, though, that the reason why I, what's the word? The reason why this stream is late is because of... You literally don't see, though. You don't see. What are you guys saying I see for? C4? That was a funny joke, right? But, like, what am I trying to say? I'm so scatterbrained right now. Oh, yeah, but you are partly right as to, like, I've been working on a geography video in the background. It's going to be about flying. I just saw this pop up. Is this meant to be me? What is this? Is that meant to be me? Is this thing meant to be me? Who is that? Is that meant to be me? And then you made me look like a dog. I forgot what I see. No, you don't see. Feel better? So was this meant to be me then? You made me look like a dog. Hope my epic memes send. What memes? I see this. Is this the epic meme? So I drew an evil and cute version of you. Is this the evil one? Why does everyone think I'm like this angry person? I'm really not. It's just that I have like a short temper, I guess the word would be. But I really don't think so. But I mean, I guess of course I'm going to say that because I'm used to it. Did I say that? Yes, that's evil guy. I'm not an angry person, man, I promise. I can actually put up with a lot, if you can believe it. I actually am like a pretty tolerable person. It's just that I just have those short spark moments where I'm just like, no, I can't do that. I'm just not into that. I don't know. I have a very unorthodox approach to how I present myself. I don't think you're angry. I don't think you're angry. I'm just sensitive. I totally agree. I usually am never able to say that, though, but I always think that whenever someone tells me that I'm abrasive. Because I really don't, like, I'm so laughably I was going to say unintelligent. I'm so what's the fucking word? Unintimidating. That's the word I was trying to say. You just couldn't possibly be intimidated by me. It's not a thing. People aren't ever intimidated by me. So when people say that I'm abrasive, like, fuck off. I don't care. Like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I probably have, like, just moments where I seem really angry. But also, that was just the atmosphere that I was raised around. I wasn't really raised around happy people. Mostly drunkards. My whole family was just drunkards. So, like, that was just kind of the way it was, like, you express yourself, was just for short bouts of anger. But then there's just this, like, I'm intimidated by most people. Well, if you're intimidated by me, I don't think you're intimidated by me, though. I don't buy that. I really don't buy that. I just don't think that's something that people actually believe. I get why people think I'm angry all the time, but it's just because I don't know. I'm not good at why am I trying to analyze myself, man? I'm just not good at this. Except for babies, that's why I think I like them. See, that's the total opposite. I don't like being around babies. I do not like doing that. With the very few times that I have been around babies, I'm not like scared of them or anything, but it's just like I'm just intimidated by the idea of having to be responsible. But you know, I'm young enough where I can get away with saying that. Again, if I ever am gonna have kids, I'm gonna wait until I'm like 40 or 50. I don't want to have kids when I'm young. I want to actually be free. Should I just put this in full screen? I feel like I should just put this in full screen. Today's just when horses are evil. I think today's just one of those days where I just don't feel like doing a video game, to be honest. I really just don't. Alright? Is this going to be an issue to you guys? Even if you protest, I actually really probably don't care, because I'm not going to play a game. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Error. I don't feel like it. Error. Crucial error. Yes, that's why I stopped talking for some times, because I'm afraid that I have made a mistake. With babies, you can't make mistakes. They don't know anything ever. Yippee, we talked today. So, okay, good. I'm glad that you aren't pro today, because I would have... No, I love talking streams. Well, then why? You guys should have like said that earlier, because I was like trying to force myself to do Scribble.io this whole time. I didn't even... Well, you know what? I think this is the first time I've ever even done this, because usually I don't have the energy to just talk. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's change the title. Change it. Bro, you're so abrasive, bro. Bro. You know what it is, though? Shut up! You know what it is, though? I think this is probably why... Oh, no, this stream has 0 likes? Come on, guys. Like the stream already. Good Christ. Good Christ. In fact, I should probably like my own stream, though. There we go. I better see that like button go up. I didn't even put I didn't even put the description. I knew I was missing something. I knew it. And you guys can't see what I'm doing, and I don't want you to, because this is confidential. Not really, but I don't feel like having you guys see this stuff. Talking with chat live stream. There we go. Boom. Easy. That's going to be the title now. I'm liking the stream. Like the stream out. It's just you guys here. No one else is here. People keep sort of popping in and out, but I don't think. Actually, you know what? I didn't want to do this when you were here, because I didn't want you to get upset, AWOP. But I actually wrote down a bunch of reasons as to how like convoluted this situation is with your flag thing. Don't tell me. Okay, let's switch this. By the way, there we go. Just gotta watch your. Just gotta watch your interview video. When did I get interview? Oh, you watched the job interview video. Wow, that video, like, no one watches that video. I appreciate you for watching that. Thanks. It actually, I rewatched it one day, and I was like, actually, this video isn't even that good. I see why people didn't click on it. Because the skit wasn't, it wasn't unfunny, but it was kind of just lame. Again, because that was back in the day when I didn't even write scripts for my videos. I just freestyled it, I guess you could say. I didn't write a script, so the skit really wasn't that funny because I didn't write a script for it. That was like just off my head. That's how I did it. Yeah. I don't even know what the point of that video was. Dude, I'm starting to binge your videos. Like my past live, like my main channel stuff or my live streams. Here's what because I literally wrote like this whole document as to how I literally just have this whole thing of words because I was just like, hold on, what is going on? I cried during my mock interview in middle school because I got scared. You guys did mock interviews in middle school? No, they never did that for middle school. It was only for high school. I'm not gonna lie, so that was like the first time I ever had to wear a tie. They made us have to wear like a suit and tie and shit, and I was like, I'm not buying a suit. I don't have a suit, and I'm not gonna make my parents get a suit for me. So I'm just gonna wear a collared shirt. I had one laying around. I hate wearing collars. I hate that. I mean, you've never seen me wear a shirt, and it's not because I don't own them. It's because I don't like them. Although now I don't own them because I've since grown out of those clothes. But I just wore a collared shirt and a tie and I think some black pants or something. And I didn't know that, like, when you were done with the interview, because after a while I started messing with my tie, and then I tied literally because we did the mock interviews in the library, and I didn't include this in my video. I wanted to, but I think I actually did in the original recording, but I chopped it out because I didn't find it necessary to bring it up. Yeah, like, so we did the mock interviews in the school library, and like where the sort of working area was where the interviews were taking place, and where we were waiting is where like the chairs and like the reading station was. And I didn't know that, like, part of the assignment was also waiting patiently and not screwing around. I didn't know that it was part of this. I thought the only part of the assignment was to do the interview, which I already found was stupid to begin with. But then waiting in the lobby, they wanted us to wait patiently like this. Like, hold on, you probably can't see me right now. Like, they wanted us to wait around like that. I didn't know we were meant to do that. So I was fucking around. I tied the tie that I wore around my head like a ninja bandana, and I was swinging it around. This is the type of person I was in high school. I didn't care. And by the way, that note is a real note. Like, this isn't a fake note, by the way. That the note that was on screen wasn't the actual report that I got from the person who interviewed me. I don't know. I bet you didn't even catch the small text that was in it. But if you did, that's funny that you watched that video. This is what I mean when I say I'm sensitive. Yeah, definitely. In middle school, you can't be crying. In middle school, come on, man. Main channel stuffs? Okay, cool. What's the latest one you've seen so far? AWOL. Yeah, I wore a skirt and a blazer to be entrepreneurship fit. I had my resume in my hand and I was all shaky. Resumes in Comic Sans. Did you do that on purpose or did you do it for the meme? I saw she had nice handwriting. Yeah, that whole situation was crazy, man. that whole situation. You know what's funny is that I bet that there is a lot of boys in who got her, because I don't know if you read the small text. I sort of added some context to that thing, but I guess I could just tell it here, since it's just kind of funny that way. But I get, because most of the mock interviewers, there were real people who were in actual hiring positions, which I think I mentioned in the video for the meme, of course, but also I thought it was cute and quirky at the time. So like the most of the people who were interviewing us were just like old men, like in their like 60s and 70s. But then there was this one young girl, not girl, but she was like a young woman. She was probably like in her late 20s, maybe early 30s. I watched the Beaches video. That's funny. I remember that I said I went to Ocean City, and then I didn't like it because I still don't understand the point of going to the beach. What's the point of it? You can't swim because the shit is. It's like it's too. I don't get it, to be honest. But either way, to go back to the thing. So yeah, and everyone wanted to get the younger sort of the sort of young woman. I think her name was Sarah. And there's no like thing that I'm revealing when I say that, because the note says it there. It says her name is Sarah. Everyone wanted Sarah, and it just so happened. It was by random, by the way. I think we all had like numbers, and then they would call out the number, and then maybe they just said our names. I don't know. It was random though, and I just so happened to have gotten her, and everyone was jealous, and they were like. And the thing is that the people who wanted her were like super nervous when they got her, because she was like. Everyone thought she was really attractive compared to the other, like, just old men that were there. I think there was also one old lady, but, you know, I mean, she was an old lady. You know, no one was, like, jealous for that. And, like, so what you just said, that everyone was, like, all shaky and shit, I actually saw that. I saw some boys who were in my, like, who were sitting next to me who were, like, nervous that they got her. I was like, what, you think you're going to get a date? You're like 14. You know, you're not getting, like, what even is your issue, bro? Huh? What's huh for? What are you saying huh for? I just don't know why people are so nervous. You know, it's also, people are super nervous for middle school debates. I got nervous around my German teacher, so valid. I don't know. I'm a lot of things, but I don't think I'm someone who's nervous. Although there was one time that I was nervous, and it was on camera. It was when I first revealed my face. And it had nothing to do with the fact that I'm insecure with the way I look. It had nothing to do with that. It had just to do with the fact that I don't like how I'm not really like, my privacy is kind of like just gone now. Like, no matter what I do, somewhere written in the code is my face in YouTube now, you know? Like, even if I deleted my whole catalog, there'll somewhere be a code where there's my face written into it, you know what I mean? And that's what I was nervous about. I was so afraid of the irreversible action that I was doing. I never intended to ever show my face ever. Not my main channel, not my live stream. But I just realized that I was just like, I gotta do this. It's just bad for content to never show your face. And then people start to get curious and they want to know what you actually look like. And I was like, I don't even like this. We have ethics in our high school, though. Debate is a newer thing, and ethics is so much... What the fuck is ethics? We didn't have that shit in my school. Yeah, I don't know why people cared about debates. Again, it's just like, well, who cares, bro? We're young and stupid. No one cares what we think. I promise you that. No one cares what we think. We have no legality into, policy changes. We can't do anything about what we say. We might as well be saying that, fucking what, it doesn't matter. No one cares. I was trying to make people, just relax. Because, like, of course they made me go first. Which I was like, okay, don't you want... Because I was telling them, I was like, don't you guys want to get... If you're nervous, don't you want to get it over with first? Because you're going to be way more nervous when you're seeing me talk up there and then just the pressure is going to you. But they were like, no, we're going to make you go first. And I was like, all right. So, and the person who went first on the debate team was just automatically the team captain. The person who went first was the team captain. Even though I didn't give a shit about this. So and I think we actually got a really bad grade because I didn't care. And, you know, like, it just... But they were so nervous. My whole team was so nervous that they just were willing to get a bad grade and let me go first, rather than someone who maybe possibly could have cared about the assignment. But they made fucking me, of all people, team captain of the debate team. It was so stupid. I don't even remember what I debated. I think it was for voting age or something. I think that I got the topic that the voting age should be lowered, which I didn't even really believe. But, you know, that's kind of the point of debate, is that you have to debate for the point that you either do or don't care about. I think some people got debate topics that they cared about and some people didn't. I don't even remember. That might not even be right. I think it was about the voting age, though. They're like, okay, your topic is lowering voting age. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't care. I promise you. I didn't care about any school assignment. I think your face is Sigma. I think your face is cool. You guys don't need to compliment my face. It's just weird when you guys do that. We discuss ethical dilemmas and then apply ethical principles to explain why we think what we do. And that's the assignment? So you don't, like, debate with people on stage? The debates were fine, man. Why are people so, like, nervous? I just don't get it. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? That's what I kept just saying. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Like, I just like, oh, but what if I mess up? So? Like, just, like, I wasn't even, like, trying to be mean to them, but I was just like, y'all are being pussies. Like, honestly. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? In fact, there's actually a lot of reason to be comforted by a crowd, you know? I've never been afraid of crowds. I've never been intimidated by a large crowd. I've never been intimidated by an audience. Because, you know, at least a live audience. Like an in-person live audience. I was never intimidated by that because I was just like, well, like, so if something bad happen, then, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I guess there's just certain people who are afraid of crowds, and there's some people who are not. The only time I was nervous in school was for the spelling bee. They didn't even do that. They were just like, fuck off. We're not doing a damn spelling bee. It's a whole thing, ethics bowl. Yeah. My school didn't have that. They knew that people didn't give a shit about school. They never tried with that stuff. Ethics bowl. That's corny. Most people didn't care about school. And why should you? They're not trying to teach you stuff. They're just trying to... I don't know. Do I even need to get into the whole rant as to why I don't like the modern school system? Most people around my age don't like the school system, so I don't feel like I need to explain it. It's mostly people who are older than us that don't really get it. They're just like school's important, but... Well, school would be important if the system worked. If you guys actually taught us things that mattered. None of us know how to pay our bills. You don't teach us that. You teach us the fucking meniscus of, like, a beaker. Like, bro, like, this is a failed system. Why are you teaching us, like, how to put vinegar and, like, baking soda? This is a joke. This is pathetic. Why are you teaching us how to calculate moles? And not moles as in, like, you know, these kind of moles. I mean, like, the science, like, chemistry moles. Like, MOLS, I think is what it's called. I'm extroverted, but I'm shy, I guess. You're extroverted, but you're shy? Okay, well then that's just... You can't do that. I love being around people while they do stuff. Huh? That doesn't make sense. I feel like those cancel each other out, no? I don't even know what the hell... I think that whole system is stupid. I'm extroverted, I'm introverted, I'm fucking verted. Mole ratio is evil? Oh, so you've already taken chemistry? Yeah, actually, yeah, your age is probably when I had to take chemistry. I hate that, like, why is chemistry a requirement for high school? That was a required electorate. Why? Why is that required? Do you really think we're going to be out here pouring beakers into shit? Like, what do you think you guys are, like, this is, like, no. This is not a thing that we're going to be doing later in life. Stop trying to teach, like, it's just so stupid. Why are you telling me how to make elephant toothpaste? My rent is due. Is that a thing that you guys had to do? You had to make elephant toothpaste? Either way. Let me explain. I've written down this thing, and I just want to go through the convoluted nature. I don't know, I just like to be around, but I don't know how to socialize. I think the word you're looking for is socially awkward. And I guess you have a desire to be more socially involved, I guess the word would be. I don't know. But literally the best way to approach that is to just... Actually, you know what? You shouldn't take advice from me, because I have one friend, and that's it. I don't have many friends. Like, so I'm not even being, like, nice or something. Like, I'm not the right guy to get advice from. You know? J-Bomb seemed like he had a lot of friends. Get advice from him. I don't know elephant toothpaste, but I really hope it has a comically large toothbrush. Yeah, and a comically large sink as well. Let me just explain this whole convoluted thing, though. Alright? Let me just read out this thing, alright? And I didn't want to do this when you were here, AWAP, because I think you're probably going to be embarrassed by this whole thing. But I can't just keep this to myself, man, alright? There's certain things that, like, just speak to me, or maybe not speak to me, what would be the word? I'm a geography nerd, so there's certain things that I feel the need to bring attention to. And this is one of them, alright? So my theory for the AWAP thing is that he quickly, and I'm reading what I wrote. Elephants don't brush their teeth, it's false information. Okay? I'm reading what I wrote. My theory for the AWAP thing is that he quickly Googled the most boring flag design. And Reddit told him Candelaria because of the supposed flag of Candelaria in El Salvador. You're probably thinking, oh, this shit again. You're probably thinking, like, oh, he didn't let this go? Yep. I'm that guy. And I guess I should pull up an image as a frame of reference. Actually, I'm going to recreate the search that you did. Most boring flag. And let's look up Reddit. Oh my god, you're kidding me with this fucking VPN thing. Hopefully you can't see my screen right now, right? Okay, yeah, you're just going to see my face turn white. Okay, reload. I hate that you can't open Reddit with a VPN changer. Okay, these are national flags. Okay. Here we go. Fuck. Okay. Well, I found the search result for people saying that the let me just show this. I found the search result that said that Libya. This is a common thing that Redditors think, that the most boring flag is the old Libyan flag, which I said earlier. Although I do not see this Candelaria thing. I mean, let's see. Okay. Okay, so I don't find this candle, but here's the thing, and I'm gonna Google this again. I feel like a bird drinking out of a river of knowledge. Okay, because here's the thing. If you look up the Candelaria El Salvador flag, you get this, which is another plain green banner. Okay, do you see that? It's kind of hard to see. If I do this, maybe. Here we go. And this, I don't even think that this is true. They don't even provide a source. They don't even, their source is literally just the image, which is like, okay, that's not really a source. That's not how you annotate. But so yeah, so that's what I think happened. I don't know what Reddit thread you saw that told you Candelaria. But let's carry on, because I wrote a lot of stuff. But other than Wikipedia, I see no actual proof or sources that this is the real flag for Candelaria El Salvador, the green sort of banner. And the reason as to why they said that was likely that it's a common meme to make fun of the old Libyan flag, which I showed earlier. Because it was literally just a green banner and nothing else. But now that it's not used anymore, they haphazardly Googled another plain green flag for the sake of a current example. But again, I don't even see evidence of this flag being a real thing. It kind of just seems like a Wikipedia thing. I think AWAT left because he's now embarrassed. But I don't know, because I haven't seen him chat, and it says 2 viewers now, so... which is what I kind of expected. Hold on. And my personal hypothesis is that Candelaria in El Salvador doesn't have a flag, which is a thing. Not every place in the world has a flag. There's many places in the U.S. that don't currently have a flag. There's a lot of cities. I should be clapping for this. This is amazing. Really? And let's get to, I'm a geography guy, so this, you led me down a rabbit hole that I just couldn't ignore. And yeah, there's a place doesn't need to have a flag, even if it's like a major place. Austria-Hungary Empire is famously a place that never had an official national flag. There's a lot of people who sort of do like placeholders. In fact, I have made a placeholder before where I just sort of split the Habsburg flag with the current Hungary flag, but there was no official one. So there's plenty of it is a thing. Just because a place exists, it doesn't mean that it also needs to have a flag. Especially if it's just a random municipality in El Salvador. Who's the real John Arbuckle? Who is this? AWAP, can you tell me if that guy made his account today? I'm pretty sure you have the power to see that. Let me know if he made his account today or in... If he made his account in November of this year, then kick him. Hide him from the channel. And then put a timeout on him. If not, though, then welcome John Arbuckle. We're talking about flags right now, and it has to do with a flag that... let me just go back to what I was saying, though. And AWAP, so one of my viewers, who typed that his favorite flag was Candelaria, assumed... I think because that's what he brought up Candelaria as the joke. He typed in my chat, he said Candelaria was his favorite flag. And I think that he typed this because he assumed that this was like a well-known thing within like the geography community. That the November 25th, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for getting him out of here. Thanks for doing your job. Hello, John. No, don't say hello to him. He was a troll. And he assumed that I would know that this was a thing that exists, but I'm not like a Redditor. I don't frequently use Reddit, especially for flags, because I just find the community of flag nerds on Reddit very annoying. And he said this in a tongue-in-cheek way that, oh, my favorite flag is the most boring flag on the planet. That was, I think, your bit. That was your joke, I think I assume. That's what I'm assuming. Don't confirm or deny. Just sort of let me finish what I'm saying. And he assumed that I would say the joke, even though it was taken from an ill-informed Redditor, and people who study geography outside of Reddit aren't aware of this thing. And that would include me. So, in a moment's panic, AWOP Google searched a different Candelaria, because he realized that I didn't understand this joke, and he thought that if I were to look up this green Candelaria flag, that I would judge him unironically and think that his taste in flags is bad. If I were to see the green flag, or I don't know. So in a moment's panic, he looked up a different Candelaria in Venezuela, and then posted that flag into my Discord when I said, show me exactly what Candelaria flag you're talking about. Because I remember saying that. I remember saying, show me exactly what flag you're talking about, because I don't know what you're talking about. And then he posted, let me pull this up. Candelaria flag. No. Venezuela. And he showed me this one. This flag. This is the flag that he showed me in my Discord. And he said that was his favorite flag, which I'm just like, it's whatever, but it's not like a jaw-dropping flag. So I think in a moment's panic, you just found one that was kind of good, and you said that was your favorite one. Let me see where I was at, though, and post that flag in. However, this flag comes from a wiki fandom page dedicated to alternate history. Alternate history, to put in layman's terms, is fan fiction, but for history and geography. So overall, an attempt at a joke that missed the mark from one of my viewers, who I assume is not well read on geopolitics or geography more broadly. As he mixed up the word country and town, and just to put it bluntly, someone who even has a somewhat surface level knowledge on geography would never make that mistake. You would never accidentally just casually mix up, town and country, as if those are two things that could even remotely be interchangeable. So that was one thing that I sort of immediately knew that you weren't into geography and you didn't really know what you were talking about. Again, I'm not being mean. I'm just sort of stating the facts here. You just simply, if you claim that you are a geography fan, then I'm just maybe a fan of it, but you're not well known on it. You're not well read on it. That's the word I meant to say. And then you also said that flag came from Cuba. You mixed up Cuba instead of Venezuela, because that's where this supposed flag is meant to be from, is Venezuela. I'll show it again. That's where this flag is supposed to be from, is Venezuela in Candelaria. And you said Cuba for some reason. Which, again, is just a mistake that no geography person who is well-read would ever make. It's just not even a simple mistake. I mean, you could maybe mix them up in the fact that they're two American, sort of Latin American countries that practice socialism and are in... where are they... God damn, I can't think of the name of the group that was made for American... Because Nicaragua was in it, too, and Bolivia was in it. I think they're still in it, but they might have left. I can't remember. I talked about that in my survey video. I can't think of it right now. I know what it what is it called? God damn, I can't even find the... Let me just go to my Serbia video. That's what I should do. I guess I could finish the rest of my piece, right? And with all that being said, I, a geography nerd, it made me realize, this situation made me realize how bad Wikipedia is with showing fake flags, which I already knew was not great, but I didn't realize how awful the situation actually was with Wikipedia showing fake flags until I saw that the sources for one of the flags was a wiki fandom page. And I just felt the need to unpack that all. Okay? That was my whole piece that I wrote in this notepad in my phone. It's unironically what I wrote, by the way. I literally wrote, and I felt the need to unpack this all. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. Okay. Now you can start saying how accurate I was. Oh, it looks... On hello, I sucked at geography in school. So accurate. Okay, did I get it... Okay, tell me if I was right on the fact that your joke was a failed attempt at a joke where you said, oh, my favorite flag is Candelaria, because they were saying, some Redditor said that it was the most boring flag. But then it turns out that that flag has no evidence of it actually being used. Let me know if that's what your joke was. Because I'm just going to be honest, I don't buy the fact that your favorite flag is some random fan fiction flag. I'm just going to be... I mean, it's like if... Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just... This is not a thing that could happen by accident. Yes, you were. And you're not just saying that to please me, right? You're, like, being legit. And then you quickly were just like, oh, fuck. Oh, he's not going to like that I have this green fake flag. What if I just show... Okay, how about this one? And then you post in my Discord and you're like, is that going to make him happy? Oh, fuck, it's from a wiki fandom page? Shit. And then you said Cuba. Where did you pull Cuba from? I swear you just pulled it out of your arse. Like, where did you pull Cuba from? There's no mention of Cuba. That flag that you pulled that from was from Venezuela, not Cuba. And it's also... It doesn't really matter where it's from because it's fake. A fan made it. It's not real. This flag, yeah, I'm legit, LMAO. Where did you get Cuba from? Because like that, I'm very confused of. Did you just think of like a Latin America country? Then that was the only one you could think of. What's a Latin American country? They speak Spanish. I don't know. Cuba, probably. Because like I don't see that being a mistake that a true geography person would be. I googled it and I saw Candelaria, Cuba. No. Where? It says Trujillo, Venezuela. This is the flag. I don't know if you can see that. My face cam is probably blocking it a bit. Trujillo, Venezuela. No mention of Cuba anywhere. Don't know where you saw that. And also, this Wikipedia page sucks. This is literally... I can literally prove to you that they use... Look, Wiki Fandom, Iberia Fandom. Wiki Fandom is their source. Wiki Fandom is their source. These are fake flags. These are all fan-made flags. Wiki Fandom. I go and I suck. But how? Even when I tried to recreate that situation, I still didn't come across it. But okay, where did you read it on Reddit though? Can you like sort of direct me as to what Reddit you read? It was like 9 p.m. I don't know if I have Alzheimer's or not. And also, was I right about the fact that it redirected from Libya, but then they said Libya doesn't exist? I mean, Libya's flag that green flag doesn't exist anymore in usage. So you looked up Candelaria or something? Like, I'm wondering, that's the thing that I'm not sure of. I'm certain of the fact that was a failed joke. That was what I was certain of. Are we winning? I think so. I think I've won. I pretty much got my theory spot on, though. Yeah, so you probably saw this Reddit thing. But where does it say Candelaria? What did you exactly Google so I can find this Reddit page? Like, did you just look up world's most boring flag? Like this? But I don't see a Redditor saying Candelaria. Maybe top? Server error. Oh, it's going to get mad at my VPN again. God, I have to turn this off again. Good Christ. Maybe just boring flag. And this isn't me making fun of you. Just making sure that that's not what you're thinking. I'm just trying to find the origin of misinformation that's being spread by Reddit. I Google what is the most simple flag. Okay, so I've used the wrong wording. I see. What is the most simple flag? And it was Reddit. What's the simplest flag design not in use? Oh my god! I found it. Yeah, it was the first Reddit. Yeah, if this teaches you anything, never trust Reddit on pretty much anything, to be honest. There have been very rare moments where Reddit has helped me with like a certain tech issue, but for the most part, Reddit is terrible, bro. No one who actually respects anyone in like the geography community uses Reddit. Reddit's an awful source. But yeah, let me show this. It says it right here. Still used by Candelaria. So again, immediately, that is such. I don't know why they obsess about. Oh, Libya, it's Libya. They don't even show Libya in this one, because the other one was like, oh, Libya is the most boring. This one just says, I hope it is coming off as trolling. I'm genuinely curious. What's the most simple flag? And the first answer is, of course, Libya, because it's the most generic answer you could say. And then they say Candelaria. Holy fuck. It redirects to the Wikipedia page. This is how much Reddit values the truth, by the way, that they use Wikipedia as their main source. This is fucking based. What's the source? There's no source. Okay. I'm glad that I found the origin of this mishap. Oops, wrong one. There we go. My whole spiel is over now. I bet you're probably thinking, what, did he like somehow hack my search history? How did he know? Don't lie, that's pretty impressive that without any knowledge being given to me that this is the thing that you've done. You know, I got your help with finding the original Reddit post, but other than that, that's pretty impressive, you know? That I somehow knew that this was a joke that you've done, and it didn't even go. And and why did you say Cuba? But it literally redirected, like, you even saw that it redirected to Venezuela, and you somehow thought Cuba. I don't understand that. I don't understand that one. That one still boggles my mind, how you can be redirected to whatever, though. I think, and to be honest, I wouldn't have assumed any of this stuff until you said it's a country in Cuba. I'll never forget that wording. That stuck with me. Because I was just like, ooh, okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Just immediately, that's That's just what, and I was maybe trying to give you some, maybe did he mean county? But and then you clarified, no, I meant town, and then that's when I knew, oh yeah, he doesn't know it. And also, you weren't even right on that one either. I have the wildest headache. Is it because of this? Did I give you a headache because of all this information that you've taken in? Did I tell you guys that though I think I did, but my Philippines video got 100. Yeah, I think I've said that. Okay, never mind. So sad, I feel like my head's gonna explode. You might have barometric pressure. You should look that up. I think there's not enough awareness on that. It's called barometric pressure headaches. If you ever get a headache when it rains or when the pressure changes, I recommend you look it up and see if that applies to you. Because I think there's maybe a lot of people who unknowingly don't have it. Who unknowingly have it and don't know it. That's what I meant to say. If you don't, though, the best way to explain what barometric pressure is, because it's something that I have. The reason why I'm saying it is because it's something I have. And this isn't some self-diagnosed thing. This is something that doctors have given me. Prescriptions for. This is something that actually is a thing. It also runs in the family. OMG, yeah, I do. Dude, I'm just like on top of shit right now. I knew that it was a joke that you told and it didn't work, and I knew that you had barometric pressure. I'm just that fucking guy. I'm like a mind reader. I'm just like... You can say this is a Reddit moment. AWOP, I don't know if you have barometric pressure. So I'm just going to explain it to you. But the way that I explain it is when you go really deep in a pool, and maybe you've never gone really deep in a pool, but if you have and you went underwater in a pool, it hurts your face. Like it just squeezes it squeezes your face. Well, with the rain thing, I don't know if I got that. Well, if you get a headache when it rains, then that pretty much confirms that you have barometric pressure headaches, because that's the only instance where that would happen. There's no other alternative. Isn't that what causes the bends? I don't know what that means. So I guess my answer to that will be maybe. The bends on your face, like wrinkles, like these wrinkles, these ugly wrinkles that I'm probably gonna have to deal with. Oh, swag. Well, just look it up on your own terms. Well, not swag, but interesting. I don't know. Probably just talk to a doctor and say, yeah, I have sinus, because what you are feeling. Where do you feel the pain? Where do you feel the pain? And don't just say your head, because it's not helpful. Of course, the headache is going to be on your head. But where exactly? Is it like here? Is it above your eyes? So you can't see that, but is it above your eyes? Is it, is it sort of like where, like the top, like sort of the back of your skull, like here? And usually it's located on one side. Like when divers go underwater and feel horrible because of the change of the water pressure. Yes, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. My forehead and my temples, in my eyes. Well, that pretty much gave a bunch of answers. But I see what you mean, though. That can sometimes happen to me where I feel it in a bunch of places. In my eyes, yeah, you might have... So barometric pressure, if you are someone who has... I don't want to start diagnosing you things. So I would say talk to a doctor, and it's pretty easy to detect. All they have to do is shove that thing they shove in your nose when you go to get a checkup. You know that like light bulb, or not light bulb, you know that flashlight that has like a pointed funnel shape that they shove in your nose whenever you're sick or something and they check? It's the same thing that they put in your ears. They also check your nose. It's really easy to detect. So it's not like something that would be difficult. Just the next time you catch yourself at the doctor or a pediatrician or wherever you go. Just say, hey, I've been feeling sinus pressure lately. Just let me know what's going on, and because then they'll start prescribing you like medicine that will help out with that. But yeah, just sort of say, yeah, I'm starting to feel pressure where my sinuses are. So your face has your skull, like I'll just say your face for the sake of like simple terms. Your face has sinuses, and those sinuses can get nasty things get built. I don't want to say very specific words because it's a very gross thing. Actually, it's very gross. But nasty things can happen in those sinuses, and then it'll trigger an infection. And I'm someone, most people have experienced that at once in their life, at least once. They'll just get a sinus infection. But if you're someone like me and God hates me and has given me terrible sinuses, or maybe just terrible immune system, whatever the word would be, or maybe a good immune system, because a good immune system shows a good immune system means when your body reacts to an illness very strongly. In which case that would happen to me a lot. But so I have something that the doctor told me is called chronic sinusitis. I know it sounds silly, but it pretty much just means chronic. The chronic part means, sorry, I'm flipping the verb. I use that as the part, or maybe I did this. So chronic part, that means prolonged. That means throughout your lifetime. That means like if someone who is blind, it's kind of redundant to say because you can't not get out of blindness, but just for the sake of using the word to make it easy, you would have chronic blindness. Again, it's silly to say, but it just means when you have something for the rest of your life, a continuous how did he come back? Hold on. How did he come back? How did this guy come back? But
Shut
it just
up.
means when you have
Pause!
Why is the pause delayed? Hide user. And there we go. You're just deleting his messages, though. You're not, like, hiding his messages. Maybe I'm the only person who's able to do that. And I'm also going to put his timeout for 24 hours. There we go. Okay. But that was the same guy. You should have banned him for, like, the eternity, as long as you could. But maybe they put restrictions how long you can do things for. I gotta go to the doctor soon because I'm recovering from an ear infection. I got a lot of ear infections when I was a kid too, so it might be you might legit have. I don't want to just go to the doctor. I don't want to say anything confirmed because I don't want you to go around thinking that you have something when you don't. I don't want you to take medicine for things that you don't need to. Hasn't gone away and I can't hear so good. Maybe I'm becoming an old lady. No, it's people who are young can be sick. I'm one of those examples. Dr. kidDoonski in the building. My body never reacts until it's too late. When I was younger, I had a terrible ear infection, and they only found out when my mom kind of just brushed against my head, and it was really hot. Go away, John. Eagle John. Okay. I had terrible ear infections when I was a kid, and they made me had to take this medicine that was awful and terrible and disgusting. Do you remember the sort of white goo that you had to drink? Pause. But that was the medicine that they made me take when I was a kid. And the annoying thing was that I've been popping pills since I was probably 3. I've been able to swallow pills forever. I didn't need to take liquid medicine. I hated that even the ear infection medicine for kids was the liquid medicine. Even though I knew how to swallow pills, they still gave the pink. Yes, you know what? You're right. It wasn't white. You're right. It wasn't white. It was pink. You were actually right. I'm incorrect in this regard. It was white. It almost kind of looked like Pepto-Bismol if it was left out. If Pepto-Bismol was left out for a little bit, that's what the medicine looked like. You were totally right. I like the ear infection medicine for some reason. No, that shit tasted terrible and disgusting. I say this a lot now, but they should have made it into the form of a gummy. I wouldn't have protested at all. I've said this bit before. I like saying this bit just because it's funny. But if they made the COVID vaccine into a gummy, there would have been no protests. I promise you that. There would have been no protests. No one can resist a medicine gummy. Come on now. We are Flintstones, kids. Maybe because it made me feel better? Yeah, but I mean... Yeah. Yeah, depending on how sick you are, you're just desperate and you just want any level of, like, relief, you know. So that could be what it is. But I guess I'm a very picky... I don't like when things taste bad. Definitely, though, like, the next time, I'm not even doing this for a bit. I'm not even doing this to pretend to care. I'm just saying that I think you should go to the doctor. Just say, hey, yeah, like I feel whenever it rains, make sure to mention that. Whenever it rains or whenever the pressure changes, maybe write this down or something, I don't know. But just tell your doctor, yeah, whenever it rains, whenever the pressure changes, where my sinuses are, I feel pain. I feel pressure. I feel pressure where my sinuses are when it rains. Maybe that's what you should say. Something like that. Just sort of be like, yeah. And then just have them analyze your nose. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but it's going to need to be done. That's just what they have to do. It doesn't take too long. It doesn't hurt that bad. Just have them be like, yeah, just let me know if I have, like, if I'm prone to sinus infections, if I have sinusitis or something, chronic sinusitis. And I want you to approach this with caution, okay? Because the medicine that you have to take for this stuff is like some serious stuff. What are those? Hold on. There's an ingredient in the pills that I take nearly every time that happens. And it's some serious stuff. 12-hour decongestant. Yeah, Sudafed. Yeah, there's Sudafed in that medicine. And that's some legit hard shit. So I don't want you to take medicine that you don't need to, okay? It's a very addictive... I mean, I'm sure you've heard of Sudafeds. They're not, like, well known for being the most dandiest of things. But if you're someone like me who is, like, in pain all the time, it's like, I don't know. I'm probably, like low-key addicted to it. Just because if ever it happens, it's like... the thing is that sometimes I have to like prevent myself from taking it. Like if the headache isn't that bad, I don't take the medicine just because I don't want to depend on it, you know? Because there will be some days where like the whole weather is terrible for the whole week, and then you know I'm pretty much ingesting Sudafed every 12 hours, which is not good. That shouldn't be happening. If they made COVID vaccines into gummies, there'd be more deaths from COVID gummy overdoses than the COVID itself. Exactly. Straight up. Although, it couldn't be... What is like an all-encompassing cartoon character? Because the Flintstones, that doesn't really speak to the youth anymore. Maybe, I could be wrong though, because kids love Fruity Pebbles. Who doesn't love Fruity Pebbles, you know? And that's pretty much just poison in a bowl. But I just can't help myself. I need to get my Fruity Pebbles. And Cocoa Pebbles are good too, but I think my generation is really obsessed with Fruity Pebbles. That was definitely my go-to as a kid. In fact, I was actually considering getting Fruity Pebbles, not like when I was at the store not too long ago. But I was just like, nah, because it's not even healthy. It's not even healthy. They pretend to make it healthy, but just because there's the word fruit in it does not make it healthy. Bart Simpson. Yeah, maybe that's what they could have done. If they did Bart Simpson shaped, because just like how they have Flintstone shaped gummies, if they had Bart Simpson shaped COVID vaccines, what flavor? They'd have to make it. The thing is, they'd have to make it yellow flavored, and a lot of people don't like lemon flavored things, so I might have to go back to a drawing board. Because if you're making Simpsons flavored stuff, you'd have to make them yellow. No, you can't do banana flavored because everyone hates artificial banana flavored. Because like a Circus Peanuts, everyone hates Circus Peanuts. Everyone hates banana Laffy Taffies. And lemon is kind of polarizing. You either love it or hate it. Kirby? Yeah, you know what? But old people don't know Kirby. What about Mickey Mouse? Snoop. You know what? There you go. You've actually hit it on the nail just then. Charlie Brown characters. You could have Charlie, since he wears yellow, he could be the yellow gummy. So if there's people who do like lemon flavored things, they could pick up the Charlie Brown gummy. If they like Snoopy, they could. What color is Snoopy? He's white, I guess. Maui gummies. What, like the with the emoji? Hold on. I actually like the spectacle of that. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, you meant to say Mario gummies. I thought. Imagine. Different gummies of this. I wonder if this. I need to look this up now. No, I mean, there's molds for it. No, it doesn't exist. I don't like the shape of that. That looks too similar to a non-safe for children objects. So you know what? I'm actually going to click out of this and I'm going to close that tab. If they made Maui gummies or Moe gummies or however you pronounce that word, the Easter Island heads. That's what I mostly call them, but the Maui heads. If they made Maui gummies, maybe. But I think you hit it on the nail with Charlie Brown. I think that would go over pretty well if they made gummies for that. Because that's the thing. Because the thing about Flintstones gummies is that you get a variety of things. You get. Hold on. Stones gummies. I hope I'm not annoying you with this stuff. Here we go. Oh, you get a whole range of things. Open a new tab. You get like, imagine you pull out gummies and it's just, you pull out this. I mean, look at this, man. So you have like some dark red ones. You have some orange ones. You have some sort of bright red ones. I can't tell what characters they are, but yeah. They had sour version? No way. Like Sour Patch Kids? Holy hell, bro. I didn't even know they made this. You're kidding me. Sour Patch Vitamins? Good Christ. Oh my god. The weird Dino Dog thing's my favorite character. They're always hard and stale. What, the sour ones or the normal ones? These look like they'd be sour. These look like they'd be hard and stale. The normal ones though, they don't. Hold on, like a normal Flintstones gummy. You're telling these are hard and stale for you? When I was a kid, these were super squishy. Oh wow, look, this is like the whole gauntlet right here. Look at this. Oh, look how shiny they are. Maybe they changed the formula. I haven't, well, I mean, there's no reason for me to have these anymore because I'm an adult, but they're actually for an OD lawsuit. But look how tasty they look, man. Oh wait, no, that's what you were saying. Okay, never mind. I get it. But only because my brother kept eating them. Glad to say I had the sour. So do they just taste like Sour Patch Kids? No, the sour are hard, but nice to suck. Pause. That's probably the biggest pause of the whole stream ever. There'll never be a bigger pause than that. I swear he did that on purpose. Yeah, because these were always super squishy. Y'all remember the Scooby-Doo gummies? Why were those so good, man? Yeah. I remember for some reason everyone freaked out. Oh, you probably can't see that. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. For some reason everyone freaked out about the blue Scooby one. My favorite one was always the grape one. My favorite artificial flavor is grape. Gummy Benadryls. Let's see if they do that. Press play now. I had the version of those. Yeah, they don't even make this Scooby anymore because the dye that they use for that is illegal now. They don't even let people use that. It now looks like it's like teal now. Yeah, they look like this now. Hold on. They don't look like that anymore. Yeah, okay, this is what the Scooby looks like now. So it went from this to this. Look at that. They barely even look like they're the same shape, but that's Velma. That's Shaggy. This is Freddy. That's the Mystery Machine. No, that's the Mystery. What the fuck is that? Who is that? Velma? Oh wait, no, this is Velma. It's super squished though, but that's what the color of it now looks like. It used to look like this. But the color became illegal. In fact, I think all the colors that they use were illegal now because they're all dull now. Now, maybe I should look up. Disappointing broken dreams. Are they showing off the different ones? Here's an image. Yeah, this is what I remember them looking on later down the line. See, that's the Scooby one. This is the Scooby one right here. That's Shaggy. That's Daphne, Velma, the Mystery Machine, and they don't have a... Not those the vitamins. Real Love should know about the OG radioactive blue Scoob. Definitely. I was really into Haribo too. Happy World of Haribo. I actually liked some. Haribo are polarizing because they're so hard. Like they almost have like a meaty quality to it. That they're so chewy. They're almost like gum. And pause on this, but I actually used to. Is there another word for that word? I used to let these gummies stay in my mouth for a long time without chewing. I don't want to say that word though. That starts with an S and rhymes with truck. I didn't like the Coca-Cola ones though. It just tastes like flat soda. Why would you want it? Because it doesn't taste fizzy. You can't make a drink. You can't make a gummy fizzy because it's not possible. So it just tasted like flat soda. What's the point of that? I never liked those. If they somehow made it fizzy, though, then I'd be down. But I don't even think the science could work like that. The gummy snakes. I remember those. The snakes. Gummy snakes. Look at that. I used to pull them apart. I didn't like that they were connected. I would just pull them apart and then eat them. My favorite one was the purple one. I loved the purple one. My favorite... Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, by far, my favorite Kool-Aid back in the day was the black Kool-Aid. It was hardly even purple. It was so dark and dense and strong. Grape Kool-Aid. Check this out. Look, oh, it's so dark. Hold on. Where's the normal stuff, though? Just look how dark it is, man. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Kool-Aid. I feel like that's the worst one. What? Oh, wait, no, you're saying... Oh, no, the way I worded it. Yeah, it probably was. But, This for me was my favorite Kool-Aid flavor, was the black one. Look at that. How'd they even get it that color? It's not even purple. Like, it's a little bit purple there. There's a little bit purple there, but that's pretty much just black. It would turn my tongue black, too. You could always tell when I drank Kool-Aid because my tongue would be black. It's by far the best one, though, in my opinion, for me. I don't want to start making my opinions sound like fact, though. I swear no flavored drink could get the purple grape color right. Well, what do you mean? Like, do you think that... I forgot that I still have the color block. I like the invisible Kool-Aid. I feel like a spy. Invisible Kool-Aid? What does that mean? Why is hearing aid the first one that pops up? Invisible Kool-Aid. Discontinued? What? I never even heard of this. What is it? Is it like to hide the fact that you're not drinking just water? This is very mischievous. This is promoting mischievous behavior, and I don't like it. I think it's like... It blew my mind when I was a kid. Kool-Aid couldn't get it right. Neither could Gatorade. Oh, you wanted them to be like purple? Yeah, I probably did too when I was a kid. I don't know why they can't get that color right. Yeah, Gatorade. What even... grape Gatorade? If I remember, grape Gatorade was blue. If I remember. Yeah, grape Gatorade was blue. Or indigo, if you want to say. They don't even have a purple Kool-Aid. Or purple Gatorade. What is this? This is some weird shit. The one that I remember was this. I remember it being blue, and I'm pretty sure it still is blue. Blue! But this is indeed grape. You may be like, what, is that blueberry? No, it says grape right there. I can zoom in on it. It says grape. Right, yeah. Right there. Bold and intense. I think for some reason the purple dye is just so hard. Gatorade grape colors are blue and black. I've only ever seen the blue one. I've never seen the I've never seen the black one before. I think that's why they discontinued it. Yeah, the Kool-Aid, it's just mischievous, you know? Like, what if a diabetic kid is, like, drinking that, and they're just like, oh, he's just drinking water. No, he's not. He's drinking invisible Kool-Aid. Get the EpiPen. No, that's not the right thing. Get the, whatever thing that cures a diabetic. I can't remember. I like cherry Kool-Aid. That's just a bit boring, is it not? I mean, that's the OG Kool-Aid. Red Kool-Aid, yum. Yeah. This is the original one, right? Or maybe it's Tropical Punch. What is the original? I think it's red. It has to be, because he's red. Yeah. Because this is blue. He must be red. And he must be cherry. Yeah, I don't know why, but I didn't like cherry-flavored things. Cherry Kool-Aid. I didn't like cherry-flavored things as a kid. Even though I liked grape-flavored stuff, which was equally as polarizing. People either loved or hated grape-flavored stuff. Get the Ozempic? People either loved or hated the grape-flavored stuff. But for some reason, even though I liked the grape-flavored stuff, I didn't like the cherry-flavored stuff. I don't know why. I just didn't. I thought it tasted like medicine, which is funny because a lot of people think that grape flavor tastes like medicine. But I don't think so. And also, there's some medicine that just straight up tastes good. Like gummy vitamins. I think it's... What is the medicine that makes everything in a gummies, even for adults? Nature Made? Yeah! They make everything in a gummies, dude. Yeah, multi-gummies. Vitamin C gummies. What is that? Ashwagandha. What the Sam hell is that? They make everything in a gummies, dude. And this is like for adults. Fiber. D3. Iron. I remember I used to take these. These taste like blood. This tastes like blood. Zero gummies, melatonin. Melatonin gummies? You're fucking kidding me. What on earth? I did not know they made melatonin gummies. Flavored water, the healthy alternative. Well, I mean, let's just be honest. The best is this. Just water. Once you reach a certain age, come on. You gotta just start drinking water. You can get away with it when you're a kid because, you know, melatonin is goated. I didn't know they made melatonin gummies. You should maybe invest into this, you know? You should be like, maybe I should start getting strawberry. Look, they look like dots. Here's another polarizing candy that I actually really liked as a kid. I really look. This isn't where I live. Ha! I'm so happy I have a VPN changer. This was a very polarizing candy. You either loved it or hated it. I was one of those weirdos that loved it. I loved dots. I loved it. Yes, they're waxy. Yes, they kind of taste like cleaner. But I loved them. I loved how chewy they were. But that's what this looks like. Look at that. Look at that red gumdrop. That's what that looks like. Look at that. Hold on. Boom, boom. I swear they use the same image. Look. Actual size. Look. That's like the same image. It's not really, but it might as well be. What do you guys think of dots? They're low-key goes fun. I do not like dots. Too sticky. Hated dots because they stuck to my teeth. But that's every gummy, guys. That's every gummy. The Scooby-Doo gummies, don't even cat with me. The Scooby-Doo gummies also stuck to your teeth. Don't even fuck with me on that. Scooby-Doo gummies and dots pretty much damn near had the same texture. And if you guys like... I know. I think you guys are just told that dots are bad, so you just, as a kid, just went with it. I do enjoy the stick in those Pixie Stick can... Oh, yeah, I remember Pixie Sticks. I wasn't really into these. I didn't... If I was handed them, I wouldn't have been like... I was very neutral on these, to be honest. I could give or take. If someone handed them to me, I'd gladly eat it. But I wasn't like, yes, Pixie Sticks. And same for Fun Dip. I was never really too into this. In fact, I'm a very germaphobe. I don't like the fact that they're forcing your saliva to pick up powder. I think that's just disgusting. I think that's actually just revolting, bro. And baby bottle... Hold on, another one was baby bottle shit. I hate that they wanted your saliva to pick up powder. I just found it so disgusting. I found it so gross, bro. Yes, but Scooby-Doo was cool. See, exactly. It's just vibes. You're just basing off of vibes. Oh, the vibes were better, bro. Come on. You were told I bet you didn't want to be judged that you liked dots. No, not those. The one you dip. Oh, then those aren't Pixie Sticks. That's Fun Dip. It's Scoob. He's the coolest guy in town. Yes, Fun Dip. I ate the stick. Oh, then that's not Pixie Sticks. You're talking about Fun Dip. And to be honest, what I would do, I wouldn't do the way they wanted them to do it. Oh my god, I actually have distinct memories of the Valentine's Day stuff. Yeah, so what I would do is, if I was handed these during Valentine's Day or something, for some reason they're like super popular during Valentine's Day. You don't really ever see them anywhere else. But, look, it's called Lick-a-Sticks. Good God, man. They need to be thrown in jail. Like, so, I would sort of consume the powder all in one go. I would just sort of go like that, like a pixie stick. It was a very overwhelming taste because you were not meant to consume it like that. And then I would eat the stick. Or maybe I would eat the stick I can't even remember. It's been so long. But I would do it individually. I didn't do it the way they wanted me to. Same with the baby bottle pop. I would eat the powder on its own, and I'd eat the lollipop on its own. Everyone should eat the Fun Dip sticks. Like, well, what do you mean you guys ate the sticks? Did you, like, just eat it on its own? Because the way, do you guys know how they wanted you to do it? They wanted you to lick the stick, then dip it in the powder, so that your saliva was using as a sticking agent. Then you could lick, you know what I mean? It's disgusting. I just ate the stick on its own, and then I'd eat the powder on its own. Like a pixie stick. And then, yeah, baby bottle. I mean, we can all agree that this probably, no, not this. This probably removed, like, all the shit that we're talking about, like Scooby-Doo gummies, Flintstone gummies, all this shit probably has removed at least, like, a decade from our lifespan. At least. There's no way I'm going to live until 75 with how much shit I ate as a kid. Like, what even is this, bro? Did you guys even have this? So, again, it was the same philosophy. They wanted you to lick the lollipop, and then you would dip it in the powder. You see that? And I hated that. I never did that. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, and everyone hates me for it. After I judged it. Hold on, whoa. I try to dip sticks in your... No, I'm not even going to read that. Don't even tell jokes. I'm not even that type of person who does jokes like that. That's not even... No. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. Okay, yeah, I already read that. After I chug the sugar stuff. Yeah, so you pretty much did it the same way I did. I wasn't allowed to eat those. Wait, so you were allowed to eat Fun Dip, Pixie Sticks, but nope. London's not allowed to drink, or allowed to eat these. This is unhealthy, but this is nutritional. This stuff is nutritional, but baby bottle pops, no. It's literally the same philosophy. One candy I absolutely despised was Twizzlers. Licorice sucks. Well, okay, let me tell you something about licorice, right? Because licorice isn't, like, a thing. Like, it is a thing, but it shouldn't be. So let me and you may be like, oh, I agree. But here's what I mean. Licorice is a root, okay? Licorice. Licorice is a root. Okay? This is what it looks like. This is the root that it looks like. It looks like this. This is when it, here we go. This is a better image. This is what it looks like. It's a root. And, this is what the bush looks like. And then they started making licorice candy, and this is what it looked like. But then people started to not like it, so then they made strawberry versions of it because people realized how polarizing the black licorice is. But it's still... So the shape stuck of the licorice candy, but like the taste, how is this called licorice? Like, there's nothing about this that is making this licorice. It's just the shape. It's just strawberry, like, taffy or whatever you... Like, I don't know what the word would be. Maybe gummy? I don't know. It's a weird sort of gray area that licorice candy sits in. Look at all these tabs that I have open. Licorice sucks. Hold on. How come I got a chat but didn't say anything? Sorry. But it's just like it shouldn't... This doesn't... What's the point of this existing? All that being said, though, I liked eating it as a kid. But I don't understand why it existed. There really was no point of it existing. Why... Like, this is licorice. This is licorice root. Licorice is a plant. Just in the same way that marshmallow... That's another one. Marshmallow. Plant. Like, this is... Again... This is how they extracted the flavor. They got the marshmallow from this. This is how they got it from. It's another root. This is what the marshmallow root looks like. This is how they would flavor old marshmallow candies. But again, it's the same thing. The flavor, the original flavor left, but the form stayed the same. That sort of squishy, gelatiny stuff that we think of as marshmallows, there's really no reason why we call that marshmallows, other than the fact that it used to be the root that was used. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys do. I don't know. I'm not seeing any new chat, so maybe something happened. But there's really no purpose for, like, it's a bit of a misnomer. That's the word I was trying to say. A misnomer means like an incorrect word, like incorrect usage of a word. Like it's just like now, it's just like, I mean, what are we even doing? We've reached such a far. In fact, the reason why, you remember, like, why did they make so much candy out of roots? Well, that was the only thing you could make out of candy, was from roots and herbs. That's the only way you can make confectionery. I don't know, my dad just found that weird, I think. My life is a lie. My brain's going crazy mode. Yeah, it's also almost 1 a.m. for me too. I think we're on the same time zone. Eastern Standard Time. And that, I don't have a problem revealing that, because that's like the most widely used time zone in the whole world is Eastern Standard Time, because of New York. Just because of New York and Wall Street and all financial companies are based in New York, and that's on Eastern Standard Time, then that means that a lot of things are based around Eastern Standard Time. Wait, no, almost 12:20. We're on Eastern Standard Time. That doesn't reveal much though, because like half the world operates on Eastern Standard Time. My brain is mush. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end soon because I actually haven't eaten dinner yet. Because I was working on, and I had to go shopping, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, this was a great stream. I liked not having to do games for once, even though I did start it out. I'm probably still gonna make the thumbnail scribble.io because that's just, thumbnails, and that's just how the YouTube game works, But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks AWAT for sticking around as long as he has. Thanks for London for sticking around as long as she has. And to anyone who's watched the recording of this, thank you for sticking around. If you haven't already, like the stream so it has a higher chance of popping up in other people's recommended. And it's time to do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You said, okay, please eat and sleep. I can cover all those bases by eating a melatonin gummy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not, but I wonder how much those cost. They probably have corn syrup in it though. That's gonna cause an issue. W stream, good night. Okay, yeah.